Hi, this video is going to walk you through the steps for creating a Zoom in Schoology for students that are paused or quarantining. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is log into our Schoology account. So you can go ahead and put your username and password in there and then sign in. Next, we're going to select the course that we want to create Zoom meetings in. So we can just select that course and click on it. And be patient. And then possibly click on it again. Little encouragement never hurt anybody. Now we're going to scroll down and we're looking at our options on the left hand side, and we're going to look for Zoom, which should be right above your access code. I'm going to click on Zoom, and it's going to ask you to approve or deny authorization for Zoom to work inside of Schoology. So I'll approve it, and you will have to do this every time. Just quickly glance up the top and make sure that your time zone is set to Eastern Time, US and Canada. It should be, but always double check. Now we're going to schedule a new meeting. We're going to do that at the blue button at the top. You can rename it. So if you're going to have multiple meetings on the same day, it's helpful to label them as such. So this one I will name Math Focus Lesson. You can enter a description if you choose. You can click in here and choose a time on the calendar, date rather, and then you will have the hour, AM or PM, all very flexible. The duration, and since this is just a focus lesson, I'm just going to make this a 30-minute meeting. If you needed to change your time zone, you could do that there. You can make this a recurring meeting if you know that this is going to need to happen for a certain number of days. So you can have an actual end date, or you can end it after a certain number of occurrences. And so I have this going every day. I'm going to make this 3 occurrences. You do not need to require registration. Passcode you can leave on. The waiting room you can leave on. You'll just need to remember to admit your users from the waiting room, and hopefully there will only be a couple, but when you log in, you will see that students are added to the waiting room, and then you can let them into the classroom session. Enable join before host. This is something that you will want to toggle off. Just if you're not in there, then you don't want the students in there. And even if they're in the waiting room, they won't be able to interact with anybody, but we want to make sure that there is a student, that there's a teacher with the student if they're going to be sitting on a Zoom call. And the last thing is if there's another host that's going to be helping to run the Zoom meeting, you can put that person's email address here and add them. Most of the time it's just going to be the teacher, the classroom teacher, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And it's done. Now I can go back to the Zoom button. I'm going to approve. And I've got my next 3 occurrences of this session. You will notice that because I had it going recurring every day, it started on a Thursday. It went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you can delete just this occurrence and then create a new Monday occurrence to get to your 3. But good to always check the time and dates in Zoom once you've created them to make sure that they line up with the actual school week. Okay, so I had that one at 3 o'clock. So what if I wanted to also have a language arts focus lesson? I'm going to say I'm going to create a new Zoom session, LA focus lesson. My language arts block starts at 1. We'll do the same thing. 30 minutes. Recurring meeting. So I'm going to do this because I know that Saturday and Sunday will be included. I'm going to do 5, and that should get me to my Monday. and I'll make sure to delete the weekend ones. Although if we disable join before host, they won't be able to get in if the teacher's not there anyway, but just it makes it cleaner and less chance of a miscommunication. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, it's done. If you wanted to copy this email invitation and email it to parents, you can do that as well here, and then send it. But I'm going to again go back into Zoom and verify that my sections were made. And so then you can see at 1 o'clock I have the focus lesson from language arts, then I have my math, language arts, math. Here's my Saturday and Sunday. That I have deleted. And I've got my Monday, and then the only thing I would have left to do is create my math focus lesson link for Monday, and you can start these here, and your students will also be able to access them from your Schoology course under Zoom. And I'm going to have a separate video showing you what students will see when they log in to your Schoology class and go to Zoom. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.